Hello, my name's Kia and I am very excited about the video that I'm doing today because I'm going to make a tree topper myself for my lovely Christmas tree. I'm going to make a mushroom tree topper that I'm going to do it out of like papier-mâché, and yeah, I'm very excited about it, and we will see how it goes, and hopefully if you want to make your own mushroom tree topper, this will serve as a good guide. So I've got my PVA glue. So I think you can do papier-mâché using flour as well, can't you? But when I was in school we always used PVA glue, so that's what I'm going to use because that's what I know. Then I've got just like paper to rip up. I'm hoping that this paper will be okay. It's not newspaper, it's like semi-shiny catalogue paper, like magazine-y type paper, so I'm hoping it'll be okay. I assumed it would be, I guess we shall see. Then I've got a bit of cardboard, so the cardboard will be for making the like gill part of the mushroom. And then I've got a couple of tubes, one kitchen roll, one from the middle of some wrapping paper, and these will be obviously for making the like stalks of the mushrooms. Then we've got my paints, which have already been used to paint one mushroom, so hopefully they will work with this. And then like this is my little flower shaped mixing dish as well. And then I've got water, because as far as I'm aware, you're supposed to mix the PVA glue with water to make your glue. So first thing that I'm going to do is work out like how much size, like how big things need to be. So how big I want the... Oh my god, what is the top of a mushroom called? What's wrong with me? I've got a whole mushroom ID book and I can't remember what you would call the top part of a mushroom. Cap. So yes, anyway, so I'm going to like basically look up at the tree, think about how big I want the caps to be, and draw them out on this and then cut them out, because I think that would be a good starting point. But then after that I'm going to make the stalks. I think that's probably a good plan. Right then. Didn't take long. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I think that it would be a good idea to just dump the paintbrush in the glue? Good, this is great. I'm going to put that in to here, because obviously I need to put glue in this anyway to create the papier-mâché paste. So what is wrong with my brain? Why am I like this? Right, that is it. I'm going to pour it out and be sensible instead of trying to cut corners. Hello, so it's the next day and everything seems to have dried quite nicely. So what I didn't explain about my plan was that I'm going to put the top mushroom on like a slant so that you can sort of, you'll be able to basically be able to see it on the top of the tree, you know, because it's quite, like, mushrooms aren't always, you know, rigid, are they? And I thought that might make it look a bit cute, and then the other two will kind of like be, the other two mushrooms will kind of be complementing that. So they'll be kind of like this. My idea today is that I want to have the top stalk of, I want to have the cap and the stalk of each of them stuck together at the right angle and all that, and then I'll leave that to dry, and then I will stick all three together and then leave that to dry, and then I'm going to do like a full papier-mâché like coating around everything to, like, you know, hold it together basically. So that is my plan so far. Hello! It's done. The papier-mâché, at least, is done. This took so long. This is like literally, I can't remember when I started this, but it's been, I think, a week of like doing this, like doing a little bit every day and waiting for it to dry. But I'm so happy with it. I can't believe it all sticks together. Like, I mean, what And look at the little skirt that I made. I don't think it was showing up very well when I actually did this on the video. But basically, yeah, Amanita muscaria mushrooms have this cute little skirt that opens up as they get bigger. And so I wanted to like try and make that. If it doesn't work, I can always remove it. It'd be really easy to take it off. But yeah, I'm quite proud of that and how it worked. And yeah, I mean, she's a bit bobbly, but you know, looks natural, doesn't it? Oh, there's a little spider on it. Oh, like a real mushroom. But yes, all right, are you ready to watch me attempt to paint this? I hope so. I'm very excited to watch this come to life, or at least hopefully watch this come to life. Right then, let's get on with it. Close to being done. I'm very happy so far, and what I thought I might do is, because obviously the last thing I need to do is the all important little cute spots on the toadstool caps. So what I thought I might do is just talk through all of the learnings and thoughts and stuff about, like, you know, if you were wanting to try something like this yourself, whilst I put the spots on. So first spot, I'm going to need to do a lot bigger than that actually, if they're going to show up. This has been really good fun, this project. It took an infinite amount of time, longer than I thought it would, because I'd completely forgotten about how you have to let papier-mâché dry before you can do anything with it. which is annoying, but also like it's not the end of the world, is it? There are probably much easier ways of doing it than the way that I did it. I think if I was to recommend to somebody who wanted to try this how best to go about it, I would probably say that what you probably want to do is maybe do the balloon thing, you know, where you papier-mâché the top of a balloon, and then I would probably say that you want to, like, you know, just do a cut it off at like a round shape, and then you know, if you wanted to do cut out like a munch hole like I've done, you could just cut down the dome shape that you've gotten from the balloon. I think it'd be much easier than what I did, which was doing the full, filling it with paper, smushed up paper, and it would be a lot lighter than if you were to use chicken wire or something like that, because you do want it to be light because it is going to go on top of a tree after all. It's going to go on a branch of a tree. So yeah, in terms of other aspects of this project, I'm actually quite happy with this. I know it might look a bit odd to some, but I think that turned out really well, the skirty bit. The paint has the coloured paint has 2 layers each, and I think that's plenty. It isn't completely opaque, like you can still see a bit of newspaper through, which I know, like, for most people would be absolutely not a chance. Like they couldn't live with that. I have no standards, so I think a couple of things that might be better to do would be paint the whole thing in a very thin layer of white before you start, and that would probably make it much better in terms of coverage, like make it much easier to cover. Another thing that of course I forgot, because it had been such a long time since I'd used acrylic paint on anything that wasn't wood, is that it will split if you do it too thickly. So I had loads of like little cracks in the paint, which was annoying, but also not the end of the world because you could just paint over it, so it's fine really. Yeah, so all in all, this has been a very silly but very sweet and fun project. Look at them! Look how cute they are! Oh my god, I can't believe how well these turned out. I'm so happy. I'm obsessed. Oh my god. Look! Okay, they're too big, like my arms are so short, they're just too big to like get the whole thing in, but there you go. Right, let's see if they fit on the tree now.